Well, nothing ever stays dormant at the stable. There's always things going on. We had a couple injuries over the last month. We did put some horses in. You guys haven't seen it yet because preferred sale's not up, but we did put Matt's MVP and Sailor in the preferred sale. I was a little concerned after speaking to Dave when we entered the horses. He thought the sale would only have 20 horses in it. There would be some horses worth looking at. He didn't go into specifics, but he said that there wasn't the depth that he would hope to see this time of year with the Meadowlands sale being canceled. So they're just not out yet, or people have decided to hang on to them maybe. I don't know. It's very weird. But it comes and goes in waves, and right now things are a little bit slow. So it did change my thought process. Last night when I went to bed, I had looked and there were some horses selling today coming out of the Burke stable. Now, a couple of them looked like they needed a rest, so that didn't really interest me. We wanted something that was a little more immediate, something that could make an impact right away in our barn in a positive way. There were two horses in particular that I did find a little bit interesting. One was a Chapter 7 4-year-old mare that ended up going for just a little bit more. I was the underbidder on her, but I thought I had her a couple of times, and I had to ask myself, one, where's she fit? Can she make that impact immediately, or are we trying to find a horse that kind of fits a class? Okay, let's pretend she can't do in the class you need her to do in Mohawk. Now what? What now? That was a tricky question to answer. So I did kind of devalue her a little bit on that premise, and I ended up letting her go. Now, there was also a pacing filly selling. This was a filly that had a rest. She has 7 lifetime wins and $100 and some thousand made. She's not going to fit in the numbers of 2, 3, or 4, but she also fit the bottom class at Mohawk, and for that matter, the Meadowlands where she raced last week. Had a month off, came back. I'm in a traffic jam. I don't like it. What is going on here? Oh, there's an accident. Came back and then has a mark of 52 and a piece. 5-year-old mare by Sunshine Beach, an Ontario bred. For those of you following the Ontario scene very well, you know that Bob Blah got injured at the start of this season. This is his sister by Sunshine Beach. Ken Middleton bred her and campaigned her at the start of her career. Sold her to Burke. Burke did pretty good, like he does with most horses. She took a mark of 52 and 4 at the Meadowlands, I think. And then they rested her in November, brought her back last week, her first start back this week. She was second she was fourth, paced 153 and 2 at the Meadowlands. Fresh, fits the winners of 3,000 last 4 or 5, I think, something like that, 3,500 at the Meadowlands, and also does at Mohawk. Well, Megan, being sharp also, sends me a message, says, are you looking at a Brio Hanover? I forget its name. I said, that was one of the ones I thought needed a rest. I wasn't that interested. She said, I talked to her about the Chapter 7. She said, my friend had that horse. She told me what Burke bought it for. So again, I thought I was right on track with her. What in the hell? Oh, I see what happened. Oh, truck capsized right here, did he? Oh, goodness. That's those trucks from the show Ellie watches. Oh, yeah, he flipped her good. Poor bugger. Oh, he's all right. Megan had said, we talked about the Chapter 7 filly and our mare, 4-year-old. I was happy with not buying her. There wasn't any real reason, but I just couldn't answer that one question, right? Our exit strategy. What did it look like? I couldn't answer it truthfully, so I just let her go. When it came to this filly, we ended up paying $15,400 for her, which is what, $18,000, $19,000. She goes for that in a 15 claimer at Mohawk. The exit strategies for her are plentiful, tons, everywhere, anywhere. Now, you're not going to see her race in the open mares. You're not going to see her race in any Grand Circuit stakes. But a very useful foot soldier for the stable, I believe, throughout the winter. It's going to be hard to get really beat down on her. We gave so little for her. Even if I said, I don't like her, put her in for 15 with her allowance, it's still a black pen. So, happy with the purchase. A little disappointed with and again, the preferred sale will accept entries into tomorrow night, maybe even Friday morning before they get the sale up. and hopefully there's some horses come. They will be. Eventually there will be there, and I hope that all of you that have signed up, and I got everybody's name on a list, signed up for a horse to purchase at the sale. They will. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with everybody watching this video. Everyone on that list will have an opportunity to buy shares in this Sunshine Beach filly mare before you do. And that's only fair, because they had asked to. Now, I guess the other thing worth mentioning is that list is made up of people, for the most part, that wanted to buy a Patrick de Perona or Kings County type horse. So they may not be interested in this filly. This mare. I keep saying filly. This mare. So that's what we bought today. Bought one. We are going to put 2 up for sale on Monday. I toyed with the idea of putting Yes in the sale, but to be quite frank, Yes is racing in Dover. I looked to see what class he had him in. He got in the numbers a 6, I think, or 8. A good spot for him again this week, so we'll see if he can hang out again there. And then I'll be every bit as honest again. I thought about putting Silent Assassin in if she qualified okay today. Instead, she threw a little curveball at me and made a break at the 3/8 pole for no particular reason. There's always a reason. Nothing serious, but we'll get her squared away. We'll get her squared away and get her requalified next week. And whatever happens with her. I don't think she's a stake filly. She's going to be an overnight horse. Is it worth us, with the purse structure in place at Monticello, and it's going to jump a little bit, is it worth us just sending her into Megan? I don't even know about that. So we'll see. We'll see. Leave it with me. But for right now, step 1, get her qualified next week. Step 2, we'll make that decision after. But for now, purchase the horse today. Should be going up online this evening, tomorrow morning, afternoon probably. Purchase the horse today, and we'll be actively looking at Monday. Not as optimistic as I was heading into the sale. That was going to be a big name horse in there, but who knows? There's still plenty of time between now and Friday morning when they post the sale entries. We'll see what happens at that point. So with that, I'll let you guys go. I hope you had a great day. It was a great day. If you want to tune in and watch what went on with the babies this week, both Tuesday and Wednesday in Ontario and Ohio. Great week for the babies. And I will reach out to everybody very, very soon. Hope you had a good day, as I said, and have a better day tomorrow. Take care.